Hey, good evening, ladies and gents. How you all doing? It's BK, the Xbox Bianca Barber, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well this fine Thursday evening. We've got some esports action coming at you tonight on the channel, courtesy of the TIR World Series. It's the Evolution tier, and it's the first round of this new competition. We are live in Bahrain for what should be a very, very good race indeed. As I say, I hope you're doing well. Just wait for the guys to trickle into the lobby. Give a quick few shout outs. Ellie F169, Iggy14, F1 Nico, Suski. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. And so it's going to be an absolute banger tonight. I'm on my own tonight, Jack Jones, so I'm looking to my admins to keep things in order in the background. And I'm hopefully they're going to get this sorted. Yeah. Couple of things. Two teams have incorrectly submitted lineups. They will be forced to serve Q bans. The admin team right now are giving them the bad news. The blame lies entirely with their team bosses. Okay, and looks like we've got everybody in, but I just want to hang fire before we go. I just want to make sure that these drivers are fully aware of the Q ban situation. They should be, but I just want to make sure it's all tickety-boo before we get underway. So we are under the lights at Bahrain. Great circuit. It's going to round off the week's racing here in the TIR World Series. Of course, we've had two very good races so far, courtesy of the big twos on Sunday, and of course the Assist 2's Elite tier on Monday. We put on a hell of a show with late lap chaos as tyres punctured on the last lap for more than one driver as they tried to extend their stints. If you remember the race, guys, it was an absolute classic. But yeah, I'm just waiting to make sure these are all done. Okay, rightio. Just waiting in. Up the ETE says Ellie, welcome. I think you're debuting tonight, aren't you, Ellie? Are you racing tonight? I believe. No, it's not. It's Hambo and Arts representing ETE. I thought for some reason you were racing tonight. So, just waiting through. A couple of drivers are arguing in the Discord, so I'm just waiting for that to sort itself out before I get the guys to hit the send button. RP1, I'm afraid you guys submitted an edited lineup. If you guys didn't read the rule book, then that's on you guys, not me, or anybody else for that matter. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Same simple rules for everybody. And most teams, well, in fact the vast majority of teams managed to do it very nicely indeed. Okay, so just waiting for some confirmation here, and then we can get underway. All the drivers are in the lobbies. Looks like actually Jay made a mistake with the car allocations, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Anyway, so how you all doing, guys? Good to see you all in the chat. Let's see, which teams are you representing tonight, guys, in the chat? Come on, who's top dog? Who's top dog in here? Which team? We've got 8, I think it's 7 regular teams, 7 main teams, and also 3 academy teams on display tonight. I'm going to give you the quick. Let me just get this file up. I want to have a quick look at the mix. I want to have a quick look to see and give you a quick shout out as to which teams are actually racing tonight. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll get that up on my screen. There we go. So, the 10 teams on display tonight. We have the Eurotitans Esports, that's their academy team. In tonight, we have the AEM Academy team and also the Bunga, the BRT Academy team as well. So they're going to be the academy teams in this Tier 2 encounter. The main teams are TDE, so Team Drive, Ulterior Motorsports, AERL, International Xbox Racing, IXR, RP1, RRT Rapid Racing League, of course, and I think it's Wheelspin Racing League, WRL. So that is the lineup for this Tier 2 Assist 2's battle. Of course, we've got the 2 divisions now, the Elite tier on the Mondays and the Evolution tier on the Thursday. Alrighty, so that is, I'm just making sure everything's tickety-boo. Okay, I think the chat has sorted itself out on the Discord. Let's get underway. Yeah, Bourbon Boy, everybody is in, dude. Everybody is in. We can get underway. And let's get rocking and rolling, I think. I'm just going to put a quick note up in the chat. Okay. Okay, I just want to check something real quick. Okay. I'm just going to put a quick message up in the chat. Ready up, please. Thank you. We're going to get underway. Guys, readying up. How you all doing? Rapid Jack, good evening, buddy. How you doing? Team Russell Course of RRT. Grumpy from ARL, good to see you, buddy. Levi from PSR. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Telfie says, this studio has really evolved over the years. Actually, to be honest, Telfie, it needs a bit of a lick of paint, to be fair, mate. I haven't done much work on it in recent weeks. It's looking untidy. Yeah, definitely. It needs a few new desks, you know, a bit of different decor, maybe. You know, that kind of deal. You know what I mean? Christy, good to see you. I'm gonna put my hat on. I'm gonna get the Aston Martin hat on anyway. So short quali, 50% race distance is the name of the game. Of course, if you want to do some esports viewing tonight, make sure you've got two devices because our friends over at TPS, they're running. They're also in round one of the TPS competition. So, and I like to be fair, give some love to all the esports tournaments out there because without esports, there's no entertainment, there's no content for you guys. Do you know what I mean? So I like to spread the love around. So get your second phone out, tune into TPS as well, and watch the guys do their stuff in that particular competition. So just waiting for my screen to ready up, and then I will change screens. Alrighty. We'll do a prediction, actually, I think, of some description during the race. Not sure what it's going to be, but a chance to earn yourself some channel points or gamble your channel points as well, whichever you see fit. And just waiting for some guys to come out and track the session. I'm actually still waiting for my session to start at the moment. For some reason, I am looking at a pit lane screen. So hopefully that will sort itself out momentarily. There we go. Telemetry is up and running. Let's go trackside, ladies and gents, and take a look at tonight's runners and riders. Okie dokie. Right, first of all, let's get the crappy Codemasters telemetry up and running, and then I'm going to get telemetry ready to rock and roll as well. All your tyre data will be up there during the race. You'll see it appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen momentarily. There it goes, up there. All your data will be there once cars come out on track. But the drivers tonight, we've got FG Stenner, RP1 Bahrain, Jack Mack, ULM Kieran, ET Hambo, Kame UFC, Big Lou, Bobby, Krakow, Benjamin Maldini, That's Skeno, Lassie Crack, RRT Noodles, CRF1 Eastern, Rapid Relics, Furious Chicken Rosary, EFE FRK, and ETE Ants. Okay, 10 teams, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you a quick rundown, if I can find it, of who is actually in the right, which team is in which car. Let me just check Discord real quick. Okay, so we got ETE are in the Alpine, that's the Academy team, the AM Academy team in the Red Bull, TDE and McLaren, ULM and the Williams, AR and the Alpine. I think is that the Alpine? What's he written down here? IXR in the Mercedes, RP1 in the Ferrari, RR2 in the AlphaTauri, WRL in the Alfa Romeo, BRT in the Haas. Right, I've got a bunch of cars out on track at the moment. Looks like one of the BRT drivers is out on track at the moment for the BRT Academy team. This is Furious 5185, so we'll watch him come down. 4 cars have got Q-bans, and that is for not submitting correctly. The rules are very, very clear on this. So hopefully they won't do it again. Right, let's jump on board of Furious. Just about to start his first flying lap. Here we go, ladies and gents. Crosses the start-finish line, and it's away we go. Can make it his way down this long start-finish straight down towards the turn 1 hairpin. 110 degrees. Throws the car in second gear. It's all about the rotation out the corner. Nicely done. In through turn 2, then the exit of turn 3. DRS will activate again. 3 of DRS zones, of course, around the circuit. He'll take a wide approach into turn 4. You've got to try and... It's a long corner. Rotate the car through, then get on the power to get that traction. Quickly upshift in there, 4th and 5th. Coming up through turn 5 and then turn 6. And now it's the downhill S's, one of the tricky parts of the circuit, through turn 7, down towards the turn 8 hairpin at the bottom of the hill. Just slightly missing the apex there, but still looking pretty good though. Coming up to the double left-hand of turns 9 and 10. Very, very tricky. The track falls away from you. The back end tries to step out. That's nicely done. DRS open out of turn 10. Making his way now down towards turn 11. And then we start the climb up the hill for the infamous curve of doom. Through turn 11. And now it's all about avoiding that inside curve at turn 12. You've got to get close to it for the optimal line, but not touch it. If you touch it, you lose the car. But in through turn 13. You can borrow quite a bit out the curb and then allow the car to just drift out on the exit. Making his way down the hill now towards the final 2 corners, turns 14 and 15. Again, quite a wide approach. Carry as much speed through the corner as you can. He rolls it in 4th gear. Less rotation, but better traction. DRS is open again, and he crosses the line with a 1:29.089. That's your first lap, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Mack is about to come through. Kieran goes quicker, the 28.435. Jack Mack also from Bunga about to come through now, the 28.875 on his first run. So some pretty competitive lap times there. Big Lou, sector 3, just coming out the top of the hill, will jump on board. A couple of cars maybe coming through. Benjamin, I think is that from IXR, Benjamin? Goes through the 1:28.525. It's a pretty tidy lap. Just watching Big Lou come through. Fastest we've seen so far, the 1:28.333. That's a really, really good effort. Krakow is just coming into turn 11. Lassie Crack just behind him. Noodles just behind him as well. Easton in sector 2. Relics is doing some Colin McRae's. We've got Chicken Rosary on a fly, and also FRK, who is he's part of the IXR lineup tonight. Second driver. Just an installation lap for him, of course, there. Stenner's backed out that particular lap. Krakow is just about to come through on a flyer. And it's a 1:28.979. That puts him in a P5 on his first run. Let's go back to who have we got on flyers at the moment. I think it was Noodles coming through, wasn't it? Yes, it is Noodles representing the RRT with a 1:29.169. That puts him in a P7. It's a pretty good banker lap there. His teammates just coming up the hill. Easton's at the top of the hill, turn 12. It's here in the Aston. Roger that. As Easton comes through turn 14. Of course, yeah, you've got Hambo and R7. Right, Ben Easton comes into the pits. He's not going to complete that particular run. Chicken Rosary is just on the installation lap. What else have we got here? Is anybody on a flying lap at the moment? Let's watch Lassie Crack. Love that name. Jason, how you doing, man? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well, buddy. As Crack comes down towards turn 9, turn 10, got yellows there. That's just for literally for the car that Crack's just passed. It's just some traffic on the road. Yeah, seems okay, Bourbon Boy, mate. Cheers for actioning that in a hurry, dude. Jay normally post the lineups up during the afternoon in the main chat, so I was a little bit blindsided there, dude. But all good. All Crack's gone wide. Well, yeah, it's invalid. I was waiting for the game to invalidate, and I thought surely it's not going to let him complete that lap. I don't know if it's M Rose Shoots or Mr. O Shoots. I don't know how you spell that, but thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't think Chicken Rosie's on a push lap at the moment. So we're going to go, I think Noodles is he's about to start on the push lap, I think. Only got 55% of that battery though, whether it's going to be enough for a full run. We'll stay on board with him anyway, see how he gets on. So Discord's busy pinging away at the moment, so I'm trying to stay with it as we're going along. Lux, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome into the channel, dude. We're just about to start. Well, we actually are already in qualifying here for this Evolution TIR first race of the season. Noodle's just making his way there through turn 7. That car looks a little bit jittery there. I think that's a little bit of micro stutter possibly. Of course, it's a World Series, ladies and gents, so we've got drivers from literally all over the world tonight. These guys from down under, 12,000 miles away. But Noodle's doing a third lap on these softs. I really don't know if it's a good idea that he completes these in case he doesn't set a better lap. But I suppose with the new regulations regarding a free tyre choice at the start of the race, it doesn't really matter. You can just push, push, push. But he's dropped it. He's done a 180. It'll make that a 360. 270. Not bad effort. Not quite Verstappen, but not a bad effort. But he has spun that. Let's jump on board a Hambo. He's just coming out the top of the hill, turn 13. Making his way down the hill, of course, Hambo. Seen him before in TIR, also raced in RF1 and more recently in ERN. And part of the ETE team. Solid driver, if memory serves me correct. Just corrects a little bit of oversteer there coming out the final corner, but all looking pretty solid there. It's a 129 flat in his first run. That puts him up in the P6. That's a pretty good lap. Jack Mack is on the push lap at the moment. Where's Kieran? Yeah, and jump on board of Kieran first, I think. Ducat Rider 23.99. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Green, how you doing, man? From SLR, good to see you, buddy. Good drive on Monday night in the Elite tier. I was just watching Kieran coming out the top of the hill. He's slightly up in his last split. Whether he can find that extra tenth to get to provisional pole off Big Lou, we're about to find out. Coming through, currently sat there in P2. Has he done enough to stick this on provisional pole? 28.333 is the target time, and he is just outside it, just by 6/1000th of a second. He does improve, but Jack Mack there from the BRT Academy, a 28.305, takes the fastest lap so far. Let's look at ET Arts, just started a push lap, making his way out of turn 3 towards turn 4. Of course, ET Arts a very familiar figure here on the channel to me personally. Former TIR driver, ERN and ETE Academy driver, making his way now through turn 6 into turn 7. Let's see how he gets on. Coming down to the hairpin at turn 8. Just rolls the car through in third. Oh, he's dropped the back end as he gets on the power too soon. And he's put that... I don't know if he's got any damage there. Hopefully not. But he's going to have to go again. So look at Skino just coming off the top of the hill, well up on this particular run. Just saw one of the cars go through. It might have been Rapid Relics, possibly 28971. Skino there running no ABS. As he comes across, he was well up at the Sector 2 split, and he comes through the 129.006, which puts him in the P10. That's a pretty solid lap. Who have we got on push laps at the moment? Krakow's on the push lap. Rapid Relics just behind him. Benjamin, and then we've got Big Lou. So we're going to go back on board, I think, with Krakow. He's a 10th up at his Sector 2 split. May not be challenging pole here, but it still looks like he could possibly improve, maybe get himself into the top 6, top 7. Comes around the final corner. Target times are 28.305 for pole. DRS open, and he comes across with a 128.810. It does improve actually, but we've got Rapid Relics has had a moment, I think. So we're going to jump on board with Lassie Cracks just started a flyer. Stenner's in Sector 2. So look at Benjamin and Big Lou, I think. Benjamin's about to come through. He improves and goes P2 for Exile, the 128.311. That's a mighty lap, just missing out provisional pole. But look at Big Lou. He is on it, nearly 2/10 up at the Sector 2 split. This, ladies and gentlemen, could be the fastest lap we've seen so far tonight, if he can hold it together for the final couple of corners. In through turn 14 to turn 15. Keep an eye on that target time on the top left of the screen. So 128.305. I think he might just be inside that. Could be the quickest we've seen. It is with a 128.091. That is an absolute monster lap. Let's go on board with Stenner. Stenner, another rapid driver. It looks like it could be a pretty tasty lap as well from Stenner. 128.297 on his first run puts that car P2. The guy's got some pace, man. Okay, just watching Chicken Rosary. Got a installation lap in his first one, 1:39.381. So let's see how he gets on. Are we going to see the times the 27th? It's more than likely. I'm going to stick my head out as Chicken Rosary's backed out. A 27.8 for pole. What do you guys think in the chat? I'm going to go for a 27.8 for pole position. Noodles 4/10 up, so he's going to be comfortably into the 28s. So this lap could be looking for around about P6, P7 possibly here. Representing Rapid Racing Team, of course, as he comes down towards the final couple of corners now. Turns 14 and 15. Let's see how he gets on. Back on the power. Certainly going to be up on his previous time. Noodles comes through the 28.59. Here you go, P8 for Noodles, just outside Furious from BRT Academy. So that's a pretty tidy lap there. Hambo has on a push lap. Let's watch Hambo just coming out of turn 4 into 5. See how he gets on. Wills, thanks for the follow, dude. I didn't realise you'd unfollowed me, to be honest with you. It was good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. It's got some traffic there just moving out of the way. I'm just going to have a quick slurp of water. Sambo then makes his way down towards turn 11, the uphill S's. Tricky part of the track, it's easy to spin up here, as he almost did there. The car back in trying to snap it, had to correct the steering as he made his way up the hill, but safely through turn 12. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's a harsh invalidation. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. That just shows what a crap game we've got here, ladies and gents. That was not an invalidation. I don't care what anyone says. Chicken Rosary is struggling to put a lap together. I think he's going to come into the pits, put a fresh set of boots on. He is indeed. Okay, so I think we're going to have the final runs coming up. Noodles looks like he's on an in lap. Kieran for IXI is on an out lap at the moment, just going through turn 4. So we'll jump on board with him momentarily. I just want to see what Noodles does, whether he's pitting. Would be logical to pit now, and he is indeed coming in. So we'll jump on board. With Kieran currently in P5. I thought you was Willsy as well, mate. Where are you racing then these days, Wills? Where are you racing, dude? Checking something real quick. Okay. Of course, the new team on the block is AERL. They come in sort of just no one had heard anything of them, and they did pretty well in the qualifiers. They almost made it through to the elite tier. At the moment, they're looking pretty solid there with Big Lou in qualifying so far. Second driver is Skino. He's down in P12 at the moment. But Kieran is about to start his push lap, and here he goes then. His current fastest times are 1:28.339. Using all these softs. Big Q's on fire. TIR is terrified. Why would TIR be terrified? We welcome fast drivers, man. This is what we want to see. If you guys watch the elite tier and watch the Big Twos, guys, you know what I'm talking about. You know, in the Big Two's history, it's been a who's who. You know, Ronha. You know, FRA Elite. All the PSR drivers, Findium, we've had them all, man. We've had them all. Kieran then comes to turn 10. That's nice and smoothly done there. So it's turn 10. It's one of those. It can be a lap breaker very, very easily. It's looking smooth. Let's keep an eye on the sector 2 split, which will come up as he just comes through turn 12 momentarily. I've got yellows in sector 2. That's just some traffic getting out of the way. So look at the split from Kieran. Is he up? Yeah, he's 3/10 up now. This could be really challenging Big Lou here. The track's really starting to evolve. Fredda says, we have a girl that likes F1. Yeah, we've got one too. We call him Codzilla. I've got to rag him, even though he's not here tonight. Kieran, no, it's provisional pole, the 1:28.086 by 5/1000ths of a second. Jack is going to have to go again. He's got just enough time. Furious is on the push lap. He was slightly up at the Sector 1 split. Let's have a look at the Sector 2 split coming up momentarily. He's again slightly up, but not enough at the moment to try and take pool position. But can he improve? He needs to find a tenth and a good 10th and 3/4 if he's going to get in front of FRK. So quick look at the timing screen. No, he does improve. It's not enough. Stays P7 with the 1:28.461. These guys, of course, are on their final runs now. Oh, Stenner's dropped it. Stenner's dropped it. Turn 3. That's his qualifying done. And looks like Big Lou has backed out. That's his Q done as well. Eyes now on HSR Benjamin. Of course, from IXR. Oh, almost dropped it there coming out turn 10. I was talking about turn 10. I think you're thinking of the wrong Ellie. There's that ditzy Doris who does F1 sometimes. F1 Ellie as well, I think. And Benjamin is invalidated and not going to improve. Oh, FRK. Hello, hello. He's in the barrier. Turn 12's claimed a victim. Let's look at Noodles. And we've got Easton. He's just coming to the top of the hill now. Easton's found a lot of time. Sector 2. He's really putting a lap together here. What can he do? Answer's not improving. He stays P15. Easton, fighting with the back end of the car there as he gets on the power exit in turns 14 and 15. Has he done something special? He's improved a lot. Goes P9 to 28.449. Stenner, we know, dropped it. Noodles is about to come through as well. This is qualifying pretty much done and dusted. Unless someone can pull a surprise. What about Noodles? Noodles does improve but stays P12. Krako's coming through. He also improves but stays P13. Chicken Rosary struggling to put a lap together here, and I don't think it's going to be much of an improvement. He will stay in P16. So I think, ladies and gents, we're pretty much done with Stenner having that spin out of turn 3. We're pretty much done in qualifying. That's it, ladies and gents. That's your qualifying done and dusted. Let's got to take a couple of screenshot photos just in case. I think Bourbon Boy is going to take a couple of screenshots for me as well. But that's qualifying done and dusted, ladies and gents, on this first race of this Evolution TIR event. 14 tracks on the calendar this season across the board. I'll just take a quick couple of photographs of that just in case, just for backup purposes. But Kieran takes P1 for IXR. Big Lou for ARL in P2. Hambo for ET in P3. We've got Stenner in 4. Mac and Benjamin row 3. Kraken FRK row 4. Eastern and Rapid Relics row 5. And we've got Furious and Noodles row 6. Krako and that Skino 44. Skeno, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. Someone can put it right in the chat. They start on row 7. And then we've got row 8, Arts and Chicken Rosary. And then we've got the guys who had to serve the unfortunate qualifying bans, the 2 RP1 drivers, Varane and Maldini, but they're quick. I expect them to make progress in the field. And we've also got Bobby and Kai MUFC, and they, I remember Bobby used to be FGE once upon a time, they are representing WRL. So that is your qualifying done and dusted. We'll head back to the command centre. Alrighty, and I just want to reset the phone for telemetry. Okay, right, what time do we have? It is 21:28, so we're going to ready up in 3 minutes. We're going to put a quick notice up in the Discord for the guys. Okay, quick note there for the Discord, for the drivers. Okay, we're going to do a prediction, I think, some channel points tonight, ladies and gents. So let me get a prediction up and running. What should we have tonight? What should we have? Let's have a quick little shifty here. My magic board. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one again. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Okay, take a look at the chat, ladies and gents. That's your question for tonight. If you've got your channel points, gamble them wisely. The question is, will the winner on track tonight also pick up fastest lap as well? All right, so that is tonight's question. You can gamble your channel points, and don't forget, of course, you've got the sound alerts you can redeem as well, but please don't spam the sound alerts during the race. That's all I ask. Alrighty, let's go check something real quick. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So the guys should be readying up in the next minute or so, and then we're going to get underway. 29 laps around this particular circuit. TKF1 Lee, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. So, chat. Okay, come on. Who's going to win tonight? Which team? Which team is going to kick ass tonight? Don't forget, you've got 7 main team rosters in here tonight, and of course 3 academy rosters. The academy teams AEM, ETE, and BRT, and they're not to be taken lightly. I'll tell you that right now. And you've got the 7 main teams. ULM says, "Past, it's good to see you, buddy." ULM boss, of course. Ellie's going for ETE. Shows, of course, you're one of the new signings for ETE. Congratulations on getting the drive with them, by the way. Well done. ARL on top says, "Fred." Rightio, roger that. RP1, yeah, they're quick, man. They're quick. So I expect them to. I do expect them to make a good headway through the pack during the race, with Bahrain, of course, and Maldini driving for Roleplay 1 tonight. Okay, and I think we're just about ready to get going now. I think. Can we just check Discord real quick? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's race, enjoy the content as well. If you're new to the channel, hit that follow button as well. Give me a shout out, and I'll give you a damn good shout out as well, and welcome you to the channel. Eddie says, "Thanks, man. Some of the drivers' particular team didn't rate it." Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you something, right? I was the founder and co-owner of ETE when it all started, and believe me, they're a bloody good team. All right, you found yourself a good spot there, Ellie. All right, you've got a good management team there. They'll look after you, and the drivers there will nurture you and bring the best out of your motor racing, dude. I'm telling you that right now. Speak from good experience and authority there, man. Okay, we're about to get underway. Now, it should be a straight one-stopper, this one. Mediums to hards, hards to mediums, or possibly even hards to softs, depending on safety cars, of course. But let's go trackside, because we're about to get underway for the formation lap. Okay, the formation lap should have been set to immersive. So I've got a feeling this lobby's... Has the lobby died? Oh, please tell me it's working. There we go. Are these guys actually racing? What's happened to the formation lap? The formation lap was set to immersive. It's not worked, or has it? No, they are on the formation lap. I'm presuming they are. Yes, it didn't come up with any clues on the screen. That threw me for a minute. That really, really threw me. But that's your tyre strats across the board. What have we got then? Not a soft runner in sight, not surprisingly. We've got 3 or 4 guys, 4 or 5 guys, I should say, on the hard compound tyres. Rapid Relics, Furious, Ants, KMUFC, Bobby and Maldini have all opted for the hard compound tyres. Everybody else is on the medium tyre. So that is where we are. Yeah, honestly, Bob, that really threw me, mate, because I had no inkling the formation. I know it's on immersive, but I was like, it looked like they're racing. You know what I mean? I was like, shit. Oh, Easton's had a spin on the formation, on the warm-up lap. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Anyway, let's get the broadcast cam up as they're just making the way out through sector 2. Ronian, how you doing, man? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you, buddy. "29 laps and around this circuit. No rain is forecast, but I tell you something, I don't know about you guys, I was on Twitter today and I saw a tweet from some, I can't remember who it was, actually posting up driving in a thunderstorm at Bahrain. So, yeah. Just in case. And I have seen rain at Bahrain before in the league race a few years ago, so it can happen, but very, very, very unlikely. Alright, the car's then just moving the way up now towards their grid slots, and then we should be underway very, very shortly. Lou, how you doing, man? Mr. Base, welcome indeed. Good to see you. Boss, how you doing, man? I hope you're having a good evening, mate. And they're just moving into their slots now. Ellie says, ET is my first drive in a big Xbox team. Yeah, I think I remember seeing you. Were you driving for another team before, a small team? I seem to recall your name before. I must admit. Ash Rainbow! How you doing, man? How you doing? Just waiting for the last couple of cars to come into their grid slots. A couple of cars have been disqualified for not reaching their grid slots, and hopefully we're about to get underway. Here we go. Watch for the lights. Watch for the lights. 5 lights are lit. The lights go out. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're anticipating. Is the lobby holding together? Is it going to die? Nothing is happening. What is going on? Someone put the foot down. And it's showtime. We got there. Kieran got a good start. What about Hamber? Hamber got a great start in the Aston Martin. He's already coming alongside him, coming up towards turn 1. We've got Big Lou on the inside, but it looks like possibly... Oh, hello. What's happening there? We've got yellow flags already. What? Whoa, what the hell? Have we got... You're kidding me. Have you seen this? There's a safety car on track. How broken is this? How broken is this game, man? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What can I say? What can I say apart from... Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm out on track. What am I doing out on track? We're going to have to restart this, aren't we? Back to the drawing board. Well, it's been working so far, but I think we need to restart this. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to put a note out. Assist to who's driving. That's a classic. That's a classic. I've not seen this one yet. That's a new glitch, ladies and gents. And I'm going to win this race. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the safety car tonight, and I'm going to win the race, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This fucking game. Oh my lord. This is unbelievable, man. We're going to restart it. I have never ever seen this. I have never ever seen this. Is just... Oh, nice crash as well. That's a good crash. That's a good crash. We're going to give me a race ban for that. Okay. Let's try again with this game then, shall we? Unbelievable. Head back to the command centre. Oh, we're going to reset the lobby. Oh my god. I've got to put a note for the Discord in a minute. Hang on, guys. Yeah, a safety car, believe it or not, started
Jesus
the race.
Christ, see you, you're a fucking omni-shambles.
Thanks,
That's
Alban.
what you are. You're like that coffee machine, you know, from bean to cup, you fuck up.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. I'm actually after a bit of admin advice. Do we go for the immersive formation? It's been working fine. This is the first time it's fallen over. But do we run the formation lap immersive, or do we turn it off completely and go for a cold start? I need some admin input, please, preferably in the Discord so I can actually read it rather than in chat. Keep it on, says Born Boy. Okay, man. Yeah, we'll do that then. We'll just go for a complete rerun. No qualifying, of course. Qualifying is done and dusted. It'll be a custom grid. I'm going to reopen the lobby app. We'll get anybody in. Thanks for the screenshots, Born Boy, mate. That's greatly appreciated, man. You've done a sterling... I know you've got a league race coming up soon, man. You've done a sterling job. Thank you so much, brother. I really, really do appreciate that. But we're going to get this lobby set up again with no qualifying in the custom grid, and I'll get everybody in. Guys, listen. screenshot that. If you get a chance, clip that when the streams. Send it to Codemasters and EA. They need to see this. This is an esports tournament, guys, and they need to see it. What do you think it was, Bourbon Boy? So I've never seen that one before. A safety car actually starting a race. Jesus, unbelievable, unbelievable. Let me just get the lobby settings all sorted. DI set this off. Yeah, make sure this is all good. The right track. That's always good news. There'll be no qualifying then, and it will be a custom grid. Okay, yeah, I'll sort that out in a second. Weather's dynamic. Start time is official. And I'll quickly cut in. Okay, let's quickly set the AI up. Okay. Right, if we can get you all in as quickly as possible, please, guys, and I can then do a custom grid. But don't ready up, please, until I've actually given the go-ahead, whatever you do. Okay, I'm just going to put myself in spectate mode, so I won't appear on the grid. I just want to get everybody in, and then I can quickly go through the lobby for the custom grid. Should have 20 drivers. Just making sure this is all correct my end. Okay, yeah. Dynamic realistic on strict immersive standard, immersive on and immersive. AI set at 90. Yeah, that looks all good to me. Okay, we've still got 4 drivers to come in. So as soon as the guys are in, I can set this. I can set the grid up. Alban, yeah, if you want to come and jump in, man, you're more than welcome, dude. But you have to, if you're gonna do it, Alban, come and jump in now before I set the grid, dude. But yeah, you're more than welcome, man. More than welcome. Just waiting for the last couple of drivers to come in as well. So you're not missing anything, anybody. Hey, old man. Old man, are you there? Hello.
Hi, boss.
There he is. Do you want to quickly jump in the lobby, dude?
Yeah, I'm just loading game up. 2 seconds.
Fantastic. I've got the screenshots and that for the grid. I'm just waiting for 2 drivers to come in. So I'm just going to check Discord chat real quick. Do a bit of multitasking here, as you do. Okay. Still waiting for 2 drivers.
Yeah, there you go.
I've just got to try and make a quick note. I'm trying to work out which drivers are missing. Just give me 2 secs. I just want to get the post up first. Oh, okay, that's driver number 19. So just waiting on
Why does
one.
the base want me to stream Div 1?
And there we go. The grid is here. So I'm going to quickly now reset. Born Boys, the chances. If something happens again, Beard, just put the formation lap and then keep it, and but keep it on this time. Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, keep it on this time. If we get a problem again, it'll just be a cold start. Okay, but I agree with you, Born Boy. I don't think it's a formation lap issue. It's been working well all week. I think that's just a clusterfuck, basically, from EA, quite frankly.
Are you hosting, Beer?
Yes, mate.
Yeah, you see, I still think there's an issue with the host not being on the track as well and stuff.
Of course.
I genuinely think
they said it's patched, man. They said it's patched, you know?
Well, they did. They said they'd release a working game.
Well, yeah, this is true. Right, let me just set this grid up a minute, mate. In fact, you're in the admin chat, mate. Can you jump, if you're on the Discord at the moment, just help me out with the names here.
Yep, 2 secs.
So we've got Hambo and Stenner.
Where have they put it in? Find it.
Admin chat screenshots, Baldwin Boy put it in there, mate.
No problem.
I'm up to Stenner. Then we've got Jack Mack and HSI Benjamin. Okay. Then we've got Lassie Crack. I love that name. And FRK.
Yeah.
Is that P7? Lassie Crack. Yeah. P7.
P8 for FRK.
Okay. Yeah. Got that, mate. P9, 10.
Eastern is 9. Rapid, is it Relics? Is 10.
Okay. Thanks, mate. So Rapid Eastern 9. Rapid Relics in P10. Yep. Got that, mate.
Furious 11.
Yep. Got that.
Noodles is 12.
Got that.
Prago's 13.
Is that sorry?
Prago, is it?
Oh, Krakow. Yeah. 13. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see him. Oh.
Skeno is 14.
Yep. Got that.
Let me just scroll down the screen. The Discord keeps pinging, so stop it.
Chokers. Hang on. Yeah. So go ahead. I think it's Arnson 15, isn't it?
Aunt's 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosary is 16.
Yep.
Varan 17.
Yep.
TTV is 18.
That's Kai. Yep.
Then we've got Bobby in 19.
Yep.
And
Maldini at 20.
RP. Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to quickly confirm, mate, before I hit that button. So the grid then: Kieran, Big Lou, Hambo, Stenner, Jack Mac, Benjamin, Lassie Crack, FRK, Eastern, Rapid Relics, Furious, Noodles, Crago, Skeno, Aunts, Chicken Rosary, Bahrain, Kai, Bobby, and Maldini. Correct?
100%. Beautiful.
Okay, let's get that locked in. Confirm changes. Okay, the grid is set. I'm just going to check the lobby settings one last time, make sure I'm happy with everything. No qualifying, custom grid. So we'll make sure everything is all tickety-doo with the assist restrictions. ABS on, traction control full, dynamic racing line full, gearbox is auto. So we're good to go there. And quick run through. We've got the right track. That's always a good start. As I say, no qualifying along with a custom grid. Weather is set as dynamic with a realistic start time. And we've got rules and flags on, corner cutting strict, park firme on, pit stop immersive, safety car standard, safety car immersive, formation lap on, formation lap immersive. AI is set at 90 with standard damage rate and hard low fuel mode. Guys, we are ready. I'm going to put a quick note up in the Discord real quick to let everyone know that we are good to go and we can get this show on the road again. So ready up again, please. Add assist to. Sorry for all the pings, guys. It's just to make sure you do all see the messages and are ready. Best safe than sorry, as the old saying goes.
Don't forget your setups. Don't forget all your bits and bobs, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, mate. Okay.
While we're loading in, I'm just going to go for a quick wee then, and I'll come back and join you, boss man.
Roger that. Did I put it to rain? Ben, no, I didn't, man. I'm not. Ah, yeah, Oakley. Do you know, I like that. Ellie says in the chat, Oakley! And Oakley says, Sir Oakley to you, or Boss Man Oakley. Of course, that's reciprocal Oakley to me. It's Sir Beer or Boss Man Beer. You know, you got a structure. Edgar's, how you doing, man? I've seen you for a long time. Welcome in. So it's Crago. Not Crago. Crago. Okay. Roger that. Crago it is. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, just going to wait for the guys now to get their setups on, and then we're going to hopefully go for another formation lap. Papash Cowboy. Papash Cowboy? I'll give you a wave too, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel or just tuned in, we have had to go for a restart tonight, ladies and gents. This game, as we know, is just so broken. And we had a first. We had a first tonight. I've never seen this before. The race, did the formation lap, fine. The race started fine, but the leader wasn't the leader. The leader of the race was actually the safety car. The safety car, ladies and gents, started the race. I've never seen that, ever, in all my days. Unbelievable, the safety car. You can check it on the stream after we finish the broadcast tonight. Go back and watch the video on demand and you'll see it. The safety car was actually the first car on track. Unbelievable. I mean, Jesus. It staggers me as to what other glitches we're going to find. I mean, this game is not even a pre-testing alpha. It's not even that ready. You know what I mean, guys? It's just a joke. And as I found out, the one thing that really annoys me is that the Pro Series drivers actually have a esports build that they are given to play on, a bug-free build. Why is it that we have spent 60, 70, however many pounds on this game, we don't get that? We paid the money, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Arash Alonso says, ARL, let's go, boys. Welcome in, dude. Hit that follow button. Choker says, I missed Q. What place are we in? Hang on, I'll soon tell you, mate. I'll soon tell you the screenshots. There you go, Eddie said. Yeah, Hambo's in P3 and Art's in P15. There you go. Confirmation. Eddie's, I see you got a good sign in there, Chokers. He's on the ball. He knows the stuff, man. But there you go. Just waiting for the guys to ready up, put their setups on, and waiting for Oldman to come back from his poo break or wherever he's been off to. I'm not sure where he's been, actually. Maybe a drink or something. Just put that down there. Alrighty. Yeah, Art's P15, dude.
Okay, I'm back, boss.
Okay. Okay, let's keep the fingers crossed that this game's going to work properly this time around. What I'm going to do, actually, going to go trackside, and so the guys can see exactly what's happening. The guys are just in pre-race lobby settings.
Yeah, it looks a bit misty for some reason, or is that just a sandstorm?
That's a sandstorm, mate. I put it on hurricane.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Approximate weather. Ba-boom.
let's not go there. Christ. I mean, I would say it created a shitstorm on Monday, but that's a new weather setting, isn't it, in this game? Shitstorm.
Apparently, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Apparently.
Yeah.
It literally did rain cats and dogs in a dry session.
I mean, when are we going to see, right? When are we going to see the bespoke servers that were rumoured to be arriving for this game? You know, I honestly thought that when, you know, because when we start playing the game, we are on the peer-to-peer servers as always, and I was thinking, when crossplay comes in, that's when the dedicated servers are going to be turned up, you know, put online, and we still haven't seen them. In fact, some of the connections, to be honest, in some of the crossplay enabled lobbies has been horrendous. I won't lie.
I haven't seen any of the crossplay yet.
Yeah. Some have been okay, mate, but some have been absolutely horrendous. You know, but yeah, just wait for the guys to ready up now.
Who are the ones to watch then, Pierre? Who have we got to keep a close eye on tonight? Anyone looking fast?
Yeah, Big Lou's looking pretty good for ARL. Kieran's looking pretty solid as well. There's a few drivers there look pretty solid in qualifying. Hambo, of course, we've seen in TIR before. We know he's got some decent pace. Stenner, quick driver indeed. Benjamin as well is pretty solid, and Easton as well. Of course, we've seen Easton TIR Division 1 in the past. We know he's got some good pace, so expect to see him make some moves tonight. And as Oakley says, Arts will move forward, no worries there. Arts, of course, former TIR Division 3 driver. We've seen him for several seasons, and he is a solid racer. Yep. Okay, so let's get the Bill Emmentary's up and running. Let's get the tyre strats up. They pretty much stuck to what we had before. I'm hoping it's just not a car that like a bad connection that's destabilising the lobby. Just a reminder, the top 9 all on medium compound tyres. Then outside the top 10, we've got Noodles, Crago, Scano, Chicken Rosary, and Bahrain also on the medium tyres. Everybody else is on the hards. It should be a one-stopper. Well, we'll find out. But yeah, the actual someone's lagging. That's I don't know if it's Kieran's car. Someone is definitely lagging there. But yeah, it should be a straightforward one-stopper. Medium's going to about lap 12, lap 13 or so, and the pit window opens for the hard tyres. A hard to soft does work here. Jack, it's not, mate. That's fixed, allegedly. It's not. I've been hosting lobbies all week and not had a problem, dude, running immersive formation lap. I've had no problems at all. It's the first time I've had a problem. So don't blame me. It's a frigging game, man.
That's Beer's fault. Everyone blame Beer.
Shut up. Sacked. You hear that noise whistling through the air? That's your P45 heading your way, mate.
Cycling through the cars, and nobody's lagging at all. They all look pretty solid.
I agree, Yannick, starting hardest way back because it gives you the option to do mediums or softs if there's no safety car. Totally agree, dude.
Yeah, I think the guys outside the top 10 are going to struggle on their medium tyres.
They need
Safety
to
car
make...
permitting, they will be on the faster tyre towards the end, though, like they said, those hards are rapid this year.
Yeah. I mean, we saw guys, certainly in TIR at Bahrain, go 22 laps before they switched over to soft tyres. Of course, it caught a lot of people out in the assist tiers because we had a safety car lap 7, so all the hard runners switched to mediums, tried to get the mediums to go to the end, and they were falling off the cliff and puncturing on the very last lap. Are we going to see a repeat performance tonight? But, well, I really hope we don't see another frigging safety car on lap 1 coming out of the pits. Oh. Anyways, the guys are just lining up in their grid slots, and we're about to get underway here. Don't forget, of course, you've got Bill Emetry, top right-hand side of the screen with all your stats, all your information there. Tyre temperatures, tyre wear, brake temperatures, delta times, ERS and DRS usage as well, all there.
What happened with Bobby and...
Okay, here we go, race start, let's have a little look. I'm just going to not do the same again. All the 5 lights are lit. The lights go out. No car is moving yet. Is there a slight delay? And it is showtime, and we're finally underway, and I can't see a safety car so far. This is good news. Kieran and Big Lou going side by side. Lou almost going off the track there as they come in towards turn number 1. Hambo has had another really, really good start. They're 3 abreast through turn 2. Stenner has jumped the pair of them, though. Stenner into P2, a little bit of contact there. And Hambo having to straighten his car up. We've got a car, Jack Mack on the outside there. Oh, we've got a car going flying off in the background. Wow, big crash in the background. Bobby has gone. Oh, and there's 2 cars involved in that as well, but Bobby has gone. In fact, it's the 2 guys from WRL have taken each other out by the looks of it. Oh dear, we've got a VSC, ladies and gents. But Kieran went very, yeah. Ducat Rider says dirty as fuck, Kieran. No, I don't think it was. He's entitled to move around at the start, man. I think he was okay there. I think he was okay. He's the car in front. Big Lou had to back out of that one in a hurry. But let the stewards deal with it anyway. But a big incident there between the 2 WRL drivers, unfortunately, came a cropper. Bobby went flying off at a rate of knots. And a bit of a race to forget for him. It's unfortunate, because they had to serve the qualifying ban. Their team boss submitted an edited lineup, which is not permitted. Still under VSC conditions at the moment. We're just waiting for the lights to go green. This is quite a long VSC, but Kieran got the job done. Sharkface 1, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. As Kieran,
I find it funny. Do you know, like, if a car retires or DNFs, why doesn't the teammate stay in the game to do a bit of engineering?
I think it's because his anger, isn't it? You can understand.
I understand that.
Yeah,
he's got a bit of anger, but
yeah, sorry, mate. I'm going to cut across you. I'm
going
to have to cut across, mate, because we are back racing, and Hambo is all over the back of Big Lewis to come in through turn 1 into turn 2. Sorry, dude, I just had to. I don't want to miss the start there. Kai has picked up a 5-second penalty for WRL. They're speeding in the pit lane. And look at Jack Mack all over the back of Hambo. Hambo defending very, very well, though, to turn 4. And I think he's just about going to cover him off as they come through turn 4. But Jack Mack from the BRT Academy is looking very, very racy tonight. As a bit further down the field, Arts is looking to get a move on Maldini. He's lost a position or 2 at the start. We've got Bahrain also all over the back of Furious. Battle for P14, P15. We've got split strategies there from RP1, mediums and hards. Look at Stenner all over the back of Kieran as they make their way down towards the hairpin at turn 10. No DRS, of course, until lap number 3. So Kieran's got the lead from Stenner in P2, Big Lou in 3, Hambo in 4, Jack Mack in 5, Easton 6, Lassie Crack 7, FRK 8, Noodles 9, and Benjamin rounds up your top 10, all on the medium compound tyres as they wind their way up through the slippery S's, up through turn 12 towards turn 13. And no, of course, DRS will kick in the next lap between turns 3 and 4, I believe. At the moment, it's just nose to stern all the way through the field, pretty much, apart from Kai.
Going to be one big DRS train.
It is, mate. I think pit stop strategies could be absolutely crucial tonight. Top two,
Varane
though.
going to make his move.
Yeah, top two starting to stretch it out a little bit. Let's have a quick little look. Varane on the back of Furious as they come up the hill towards turn one. I think we've got... Is that Furious? Let's have a look out. Relix's car's lagging a little bit. Got some stutter on that car. And
Hey, I'll jump on board with him for a bit.
yeah, Bahrain gets the job done, moves himself up into P14, the textbook overtake there, coming into turn 1 and turn 2. His teammate is currently in P16, just a couple of 3 seconds off, and then Art's currently in P17, Chicken Rosary in 18. Of course, Kaya to pit, new front wing, set of mediums going on there, so he's going to be 2-stopping. Let's have a look at what's happened to Benjamin. Benjamin's had a spin. He has indeed. A slippery downhill S is turn 7. He needs to be careful rejoining the track. That's nicely done. That's safe. But Benjamin there's dropped all the way down to P17. He's got Chicken Rosary all over his rear end now. Let's move a bit further up through the field. We've got a bit of a gap now developing, a bit of a breakaway pack of 6 cars at the front. And Lassie Crack is going to be getting under pressure now from FRK, of course, representing IXR, I believe.
I think Relix has levelled out now, mate. He seems all right.
Yeah, Kai's at a moment at turn 4, on the exit turn 4. Sorry. Yes, it's turn 4, yeah, just checking. So it's one big long choo-choo train at the moment, just broken up by one car. But Kieran is our race leader as he start lap, and number 4, ladies and gents, of 29 laps from Stenner in P2. Big Lou from ARL in P3. Hambo from ET in P4. Jack Mack from BRT Academy in P5. Eason in P6. Varane again looking to get some more moves done, this time on RRT. Relics, and that's easy as you like, taking advantage of those tyres. FRK has got past Lassie Crack as well. Oh, they're going side by side though, almost a bit of wheel bashing there. FRK is going to try and come back at him here. And they're side by side, and oh, hello, we've got a safety car because Kai has DNF'd. That is both WRL drivers out, and we've got a full-blown safety car, ladies and gents. I've got some work to do. That's unfortunate for him, man. It's unfortunate. The question is anybody come in? It's such early doors, mate. I think everyone might stay out here, you know. What do you think?
Well, that or the hards will go to the end.
They won't be great, mate.
No, they won't, but they will. They will.
Yeah, but the question is, will they... It's quite a short pit stop here. By pitting... I don't know. We'll find out. Personally, I'd stay. Personally, mate, if I was in the mediums now, I'd stay out because the tyres are good. They've hardly been touched, and I think you can make up that pit stop loss. Do you know what I mean, by staying out on those tyres?
Yeah, but the safety car's definitely it's prolonged them having to pit off these mediums as well, so it's done them a favour in a way.
The hard tyre runners are loving it because this means they can go hard soft comfortably.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So
which will get the medium runners worrying as well.
Yeah. But what's happening? Oh, somebody is coming in. Kieran come. No, he's trying to feign the move. Oh, and Stenner bit. Stenner's in. Stenner bit that. Interesting tactics. Just the one car at the moment coming in. And that's Stenner going straight to the hards. Skeno comes in as well, going to drop his medium tyres. Everyone else, all the other medium runners, looks like they're staying hard. What about Benjamin and Chicken Rosary? Benjamin from IXR has decided to pit as well. He's coming in for, I'll imagine, a new set of hards. And, yeah, there we go. So, full safety car conditions, ladies and gentlemen.
Where do you stand on that rule in them, Beer? Because he's gone, literally, he's in the pit lane as such, but he's then cut across the white line to come back on the track.
If he is fully in the pit lane, then if it's clipped, I'm not telling teams what to do here, if it's clipped, and then sent to the stewards can't punish that, technically, if they're off the track.
Okay, just because when you're within the white lines, I thought that's it, you committed to the pit lane as such.
Yeah, I think it's... you've got to have 2 wheels still on the racing track, haven't you?
Right, okay, well that's up to the teams.
It's up to the stewards, man. It's up to the stewards, yeah.
Yep. Just thought I'd clarify it, only make sure.
No worries, man. Kiwi, how you doing, man? It's just be stupid if you box now. Well, some people have gone for it. Benjamin's gone for soft. He's 2-stopping. He's going to go soft mediums. Try and just burn up those tyres and be as quick as possible.
Where did he pit from?
Oh, he's about P16, P17, mate.
Yeah, so he's not going to lose out. He's just going to try and make up some moves then.
He's just trying something different. He's just thinking out the box a little bit, something different. And another safety car later on, for example, could pay dividends for him. You know what I mean? So we'll have to just wait and see on that one. But at the moment, AER, if the race stopped now, AERL looking pretty solid there. P2. And where's their second driver at the moment? Trying to see on the board. That's Scanner. He's down in P17, but looking quite good in their debut.
It's nice to see Arts on the track again as well, mate, to be honest. Not seen Arts on the track for a while.
Yeah, it's absolutely. Didn't have the best of qualifying session. Started P15, but is up to P14 now. I think the safety car will be coming in the end of this lap. I can't see it staying out any longer.
No, they're all back up together, apart from the McLaren that's boxed now off the mediums.
Yeah, to be honest though, Yannick says I couldn't imagine doing 20 odd laps on the hards here, to be fair. They are actually a really good tyre. Not easy, but you know, it's doable.
Bloody love them this year.
The hard to soft strategy without a safety car, you're pitching around about lap 21. And then lap 20 and doing say 8 or 9 laps on the softs at the end. What's going on there? Got a car overtaking another car.
I'm saying it's a lap 23 now. Potential pitting for the hards with the way that's gone.
Oh, for now, yeah. I was going to say not normal. Cause I remember we had a tier 6 race and the BBR drivers tried to do that and it was an epic fail. They just went down. They stayed out too long on their tyres and they paid a huge price. They gambled for a late safety car and didn't get one. So
Just
at the moment,
throw anything at you.
Yeah. So at the moment, then those mediums that have done about 2 or 3 racy laps, so they are going to go. Potentially, I mean, do you know what? It is just possible if you've got somebody here who's uber good on their tyres, and I mean uber good, it's just possible someone could do a medium soft run. It's just possible.
You could do it, couldn't you, Beer?
No. No, mine would be mediums, new front wing, softs, new front wing, mediums, new front wing, hards, DNF. That's my race strat. Right, my work is done. I'm jumping back to the main screen. Safety car is on its way in, ladies and gents. We hope. Oh, do you know, we haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen the safety car staying out bug on this game yet. It's coming. It's coming. You know, it stays out of the race. Yeah.
We've had it in qualifying in GRC.
Oh,
so
Christ. But here we go then, looking for this race start. When is Kieran going to go? I think and he has bolted. He's tried to catch them out. It's got a pretty good restart, to be fair, but Hambo is really on the restart, trying to chase down Big Lou, making their way up towards turn 1. And we've got Easton making really good ground on Jack Mack. Is he going to pull alongside the Red Bulls? Is he going to make the move as they come into turn 1? Oh, he's gone very, very deep, very late on the brakes, and he may have lost a position there as well to FRK. He has. Went too deep into turn 1. Has paid a price on the restart. But Kieran is your race lead from Big Lou. Hambo in 3. Jack Mack in 4. We've got Noodles, Bahrain and Crago having a right old ding-dong through turn 4. And Noodles may have just got a lovely move done on... Crack spun it. He's dropped it on the curb. That's his own driver error there. Oh, I tell you what, Noodles is lagging. That car is really laggy. He's rubber banding everywhere, mate.
yeah, I'm on with Varane at the minute, and he seems a little bit bobbly then as well. So
yeah, but Varane already up to P8 for RP1. Noodles are up to P7, but
he was a lucky boy then as well, going onto the curb into turn 10. He was very lucky there with his car.
So look at Jack Mack at the moment, who's still trying to pressurise Hambers. They're starting to wind their way up the hill, up through turn 12. Benjamin has got past Arnts, making use of those soft tyres, but Arnts is fighting it. Benjamin spun it! Oh, he spun it, turn 11. Exited turn 11. That's wasted those softs. Oh dear, bad news for Benjamin. He'll be looking for a safety car. Skeno is all over the back of Arnts. He's looking for a move actually up the inside. Is he going to make this mistake? Yeah, he's done it before the braking zone. As he comes through turn 14, of course, no safety car for the first 2 complete laps. No fucking safety car. No DRS for the first 2 laps after the safety car. As Varane moves up another position as he passes Noodles, I think he'd be glad to see the back of that AlphaTauri, because if he's seeing what we're seeing, he is seeing a rubber banding car. And Varane then moves himself up to P7. Stenner and Maldini are having a good scrap as well, both on hard compound tyres. Again, side by side out of turn 3 towards turn 4. Who's going to be brave on the brakes? The Red Bull or Ferrari? They go side by side through 4. No one's giving up yet. I think Stenner might just have the high ground, and he does and maintains position. But Maldini's coming back at him as they come through turn 7. But Stenner, no, just about holds off. So coming into the hairpin, Maldini just has to just lift off and just back out of that one. Live to fight another day.
Bahrain is up 10 positions.
Yeah, he's had a great start, hasn't he? He's had an absolutely great start. Oh, hello. That's Easton running extremely wide.
Yep, he's just got another position.
Did he overtake off track?
No, okay, not at all.
No,
I think he caught the curb, broke a bit late, so it drags you down that bit of the stretch of the track, doesn't it? Okay,
up front though, Kieran's opened up a nice little cushion now, nearly up to 2 seconds of a big loop. Of course, those guys yet to pit. Hambo settled down now in P3. He's just seen off the latest challenge from Jack Mack, who's had to settle down. Yellow's in sector 2, got a spinner. Lassie Cracker spun out of turn on the approach to turn 12. And he's retired on track. That's a race quit. That's disappointing, man. Who's his team boss? It's who's his team boss?
Oh,
it's not good to see. That looks like a definite rage quit. As Benjamin sets the fastest lap, recovering after that spin, he is back on it again. Kieran has got the gap up to 2 seconds now for Big Lou in P2. Hambo in 3. Just staying within DRS range of Big Lou. Jack Mack there in P4. Yeah, that looked a pretty convincing rage quit there. What team is he, Lassie Crack? Is he ULM?
Yeah, he's Kieran's teammate.
Yeah, well, Kieran's not going to be happy about that. He's team boss, or one of the team bosses.
Yeah, he's very lucky that he didn't bring a safety car out, else Kieran might have been fuming, to be honest, because he's built himself up a nice little cushion of nearly 2 seconds from Big Lou in second.
Yeah.
It was a bit fortunate there.
Lassie Crack's not the team boss, is he? I mean, Kieran's the team boss. I should know. I will check in a minute, actually. Just watching Jack Mack. Jack Mack's on a moment. He's had a spin going up the hill. There he is. See his car. He's had a spin. And that promotes FRK from IXR to P4. Bahrain up to P5, mate.
Sensational start for Bahrain, mate. He's really using those mediums to what they need to be used for at the beginning of this race.
Yeah.
And apparently, he's doing what he needs to do.
The main team boss Parsip said that he retired because he had rear wing damage, but why he retired on track, I don't know. I totally agree, mate. Give him a good bollocking. Give him a good kicking. You know what to do. You know what to do. Jack Mack's in the pits, though.
Can you do the whole submission as well, mate, of damage to cars as well in this with WRS?
Do everything, mate. You know, I mean, I mean, there's still a chance you can pick up points, you know, because as long as you finish a race with the points scoring system, you score points, and that couple of points could be absolutely crucial come the end of a race. Right, Jack Mack's then pitted after that spin. He's put the hard tyres on, so he'll be going to the end comfortably on those tyres. Just looking for the real battle. We've got a bit of a DRS train developing from FRK down towards Furious and Maldini. Yellow's in sector 2. That is Benjamin's had a spin out of turn 7. That's unfortunate, and he's left the session. Can you invite him in, please?
Yep. Right.
I'm really hoping that's just a disconnection there. Bahrain, though, all over the back of FRK. Let's jump on board as they make their way up the hill through turn 11 into turn 12. Hey, Matty, how you doing, man?
HSR Benjamin, yep.
Yes, please, mate. Yeah.
Yep. Invited.
Thank you very much.
He's not had a lot of luck on them softs.
He's not, mate.
He's boxed, so they might not be in the best condition.
Right, it looks like FRK trying to break the toe there. Bahrain's going to have a nice DRS run. Bahrain has made FRK's made his defensive posture. Bahrain gets the job done before the braking zone. Comfortably there, moves himself up now into P4. He's absolutely on a charge. Stenner and Maldini are scrapping. We've got Rapid Relics and Furious as well. We've got Easton and FRK. What's happened to FRK? He's lost 2 positions there. Easton's gone through for the AM Academy, I believe, moving himself up into P5. Just want to stay on board with the action here. Maldini and Stenner having a good old scrap. Who is going to give ground here coming into turn 5? Oh dear, oh dear. Guys, that's poor driving. Stenner should have yielded that one, in my opinion. Getting a bit too feisty, these guys here. This is an esports race. You've got to drive like it's in sports, not 5-lap hopper, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
What fuel has Bahrain got in his car? Has he got that super
Nitrous.
secret Ferrari fuel?
Nitrous, mate.
The blend of whatever they give from Shell and that to Ferrari and went, this is super fuel. Use this.
Jesus.
He's motoring.
Oh, I'm just watching Stenner. And Arnt's now on the back of Stenner as well. Stenner locked wheels there with Maldini, something on the inside of turn 11. I think Maldini gave the room. It looked like anyway. And that's given Arnt's now a chance to catch up the back of this pack as well. Yeah, I know, man. Big Lou's in the pits. He'll be going onto the hard compound tyres. Just like Easton is on the back of Bahrain. These two looking particularly quick tonight as they make their way out of turn 1 into 2. Kieran up front's got a 4-second gap nearly now over Hambo. Co Brown, yeah, it was a little bit, wasn't it? It was a little bit, mate. Just on board of Easton at the moment, coming out of turn 6 into turn 7, the slippery downhill S's. I'll tell you what, mate, these two are having a top drive so far.
Yeah, to be fair, I think Easton's actually been pulled around by Bahrain, but the pace he's got. Bahrain's closing on Hambo in second. It's not going to be long before he's on him.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Bahrain. Quick driver. Dan, how you doing, boss? Says, can you believe all the people we had whining that Stenner was too good for the academy? Yeah, it's an age-old argument, isn't it, about who is quick and who is slow for academies. I think people have just got to face facts that some academies are quicker than others. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, an academy, a main roster driver for one team is an academy driver in another team. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a fake argument.
Pitted.
He's pitting, yeah, going on to the hard tyres. He's following Kieran's lead. He's doing the same strat. In fact, a few of those medium runners are coming in now and putting the hards on. The pit window has opened, but Hambo and Easton are staying out. We'll just go back to the broadcast cam momentarily. Furious is having a look at Relics there. Relics defending well, though, into turn 1, taking the inside line. But Furious is going to have a run here out of turn 3, quite possibly. Let's have a look to stay with this battle. And Furious not quite close enough there to get the move done on Relics. Relics defending well. Just behind these, we've got Skeno now up to P6. Maldini now has made his way up to P5. Of course, all the pit stops behind him.
Oh, Kieran's got a bit of an advantage now. We've got yellows.
Yeah, Noodles had a moment, I think. Yeah, he's had a spin. Oh, he's taken out a load of the polystyrene boards there as well. Oh, I tell you what, it wasn't the safest reset to track. It wasn't a reset. The safest re-entry to track I've ever seen.
Yeah, just go back to Kieran. He's come out in front of the battle with Rosary and Big Lou, so Kieran's got the clear air to push on the hards, whereas Bahrain's got to get past Lou and Rosary.
Well, don't forget Lou Lou started the lap before though, because it's as you were. Because in fact, Lou has made ground on Kieran. The gap was 3.8 seconds between these two before the pit stops, but Lou with the undercut, it's really well made. The gap's now 1.7. So that has worked out very, very well there for Big Lou. He's gained a couple seconds there in the pit stops. Bahrain is the guy's lost out at the moment. Chicken Rosary is that meat at the moment in the AER RP1 sandwich. So Bahrain needs to clear him as quickly as possible. And he's some way down at the moment. He's certainly not going to catch him on this lap. I wouldn't have thought. But Furious and Rapid.
Hambo and Easton are hampering themselves right now, staying out as long as they are on those mediums.
It all depends if they've got the grip in those tyres or not. Look at this, though. We've got Rapid Relics. His car's rubber banding quite considerably as well. But Furious has got the job done, I think. Rapid Jack, for you in the chat, mate, if these are your Aussie drivers, man, we're going to have a serious look at their connections, dude. Just FYI. Yannick in the chat says, agree on the academy argument, though. If you're able to get a great driver to join into your academy, fair play. Yeah, it's what I mean. I mean, like, you know, certain teams are going to have stronger academy teams than others. You know, you're going to get teams like, you know, some of the really big teams, like, say, if FRA don't run an academy, but if they did, or if they were in events, you'd have, like, the likes of Shizou and FRA and PSR and WOR. Their academies are going to be, like, stronger than a lot of main team rosters from other teams. That's the
Well,
point.
look at ETE, for example. They've got such a massive roster of drivers, and their main team is, they're solid. They've got a good basis, but it means that their academy is going to be strong as well because they've got to try and break into that.
Yeah, I think the real example for it is Bunga. Bunga Racing, they've got a really strong academy. AEM, of course, don't forget, their academy team actually finished in the top 10 of qualifiers. Well, Hambo's in. So I think that's it. Now, I'm going to jump on board with Hambo to see where he's going to figure out in all this. Let's just jump on board. How much time has he lost?
Kieran's through.
Kieran's gone through. Big Lou's going through. Is Bahrain going to go through as well? That's where the undercut is. I think he's going to come out just in front of Bahrain, so he's managed to hold Bahrain off. But he's got to get those tyres up to temperature pretty quick.
Oh, it's not going to last long, mate.
There goes Bahrain.
Oh, there we
go.
go.
There we go, straight through. Yeah, he's got those tyres, of course, up to temperature, so he is now motoring. But Hambo's just got to try and stick with him.
He's got problems with the chicken rosary behind him as well, mate, so got to try and defend and use some of that line.
It's going to take a couple of laps to really hook those new hard tyres up. Stenner's on the back of Skeno. Mike going to go and move them with a bit of DRS. Is he going to go late on the brakes to turn 11? He's more alongside than he was Maldini. Yeah, that's a straightforward move from Stenner. Skinner's trying to cut back on him, trying to do a switch back move, but Stenner does have the racing line, and Skinner's going to have to just lift off and yield this one. Well, in fact, he just runs into the back of Stenner a little bit there. But that was Stenner's move. Good move there. Moves him up to P5. Of course, yeah, he's going to possibly have to make another pit stop. So look at Skinner's going to come back at him again. So I'm intrigued. These guys who pitted under the safety car, whether they're going to try and, as you say, try and take this hard to the end. They're going to be knackered, I tell you that. But Skinner's going to come right back at Stenner. Stenner's going to try and break late hold position as he goes side by side through turn 1. Skinner leaves the room at turn 2. Stenner's fighting back. They're side by side. They're bashing wheels as they come out of turn 3. Look at this. Side by side racing, ladies and gents. We're approaching turn 4. Who is going to have the balls on the brakes? And they're still side by side. Oh, and Stenner has come a cropper there. And I don't think that's a racing instant. I think that's a racing instant, it's fair to say.
Looked, he just tapped his side pod, and I think he's caught
Yeah.
on his back wheel as well, so it just sent him a little bit offline.
Ali says that Easton's trying to medium soft. I can tell. You know what? I did mention it, didn't I? In the safety car, it would not surprise me if someone tried to stretch out those medium tyres to try and go medium soft. It's a gamble. It's a real gamble.
He's losing chunks of time to Furious behind him, so...
The Furious is going to have to stop, though. That's the thing as well. Go on to medium tyre. Well, say some of the hard tyres may possibly go softs. Hey, I think that's the official ARL Xbox channel. Thanks for following, guys. We're just short of the big 2K here on Burn Kebab TV. Do you know, when we hit 2K followers, I'm going to do a giveaway, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. I haven't done one for a while. Right, we've got some guys coming into the pits. Easton stays out. He is definitely going softs, mate. Furious is coming in. That's going to be mediums going on there. It's too soon for softs.
Is the giveaway going to be the underpants you had on your head?
Yeah, they haven't been washed since. It's a year. Well, in fact, they weren't washed when I stuck them on my head in the first place, so I was so drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Underpant giveaway. People are going to hoard in, mate, for the stream.
But it's not going to be long before we'll probably hit 2K in the next couple of 3 weeks, I reckon. So
GG's, mate. Fair play to you.
Oh, yeah, that's it, man. Got a great community, worked hard, and keep building. Let's jump on board Chicken Rosary on the back of Furious. Furious, of course, on his new mediums. I should be able to cover him off here, but no. Chicken Rosary going for this as they come out of turn 4, side by side. You'd think that Furious is going to have the better grip as they're coming through 6 and 7. Who is going to yield? They're going side by side through 6, and then I think finally Furious gets the job done in P7. Rosary's got his teammate Craigo just behind him. In fact, he might be he's gone a bit deep there, maybe letting him through possibly. Not sure. Kieran is on the charge, trying to get past Arntz now with a bit of DRS, but Arntz defending well as they come towards turn 11. We'll stay with these two just for a minute. Up front, Easton's got a 4.5 second advantage over Relics. He's doing a fantastic job on those medium tyres, looking to do the medium to soft run. And Kieran's almost pushing Arntz through the corner there. and he should be able to. If he's boxing, if he's going to be smart here, he won't overtake him right now because we've got the DRS detection line coming up. Oh, was there a bit of contact between the two cars there? As Kieran was almost pushing Arndt down the road. There should be a straight overtake. Maldini and Ralix are in the pits, so there should be mediums going on there. Kieran should get the job done on Arndt, but Arndt's just defending as best as he can with the tools that he's got. In fact, he's defended really well, to be fair. Kieran's going to go up the inside as Arndt moves to the middle of the track. Oh, that's a squeeze from Kieran. He has not given Arndt the room at all. Can somebody clip that? Please. I don't think Arndt was given the room there that he deserved. But he just looked like he was forced off track. Furious has got past Relics, but both these guys are on medium tyres. Just behind them, we've got FRK and Chicken Rosary having a nice little scrap, but Chicken Rosary I think is going to have to pit at some stage. Bahrain is now on the back of Arndt as well. Goes up the inside, and that's kind of the opposite where Arndt didn't give the room, but perhaps he should have given the room to Bahrain.
Yeah, indeed. Easton has got nearly a 10-second lead on those medium tyres.
Yeah, don't
He's going
forget
to come
though,
out really close to the front when it comes to those soft tyre run.
Don't forget though that the two cars directly behind him, they have also pitted early under the safety car, so they're on completely different strategies. The gap is 17 seconds to Kieran. Kieran's going to have a couple of advantages. It's then whether or not Easton can hunt him down in the final stint, and that's a battle I'm looking forward to, mate.
Yep.
That's a battle I'm really looking forward to. Easton, if he's going on softs, it could be the next lap. Maybe not this lap, maybe the next one. Yeah, he's already gone through turn two already.
I think it's going to be the next one. He's got some real dark graining on that front now. He's got the rainbow on the rears, and he's at 69. Sliding quite a lot.
69 in his front left, 65 in his front right on the BLMetry. So he's doing a good run. Stenner and Skenner going side by side. If we get on the right car, and that's Stenner, I think, just got past Skenner or Skino. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, but Stenner up to P2, and he is also trying to stretch out these hards now to the end, as will Stenner. Big Lou currently in P4. Kieran, those all over the back of him. Of course, I think that's the net P1 and P2 at the moment. This battle here between Big Lou and Kieran, and they are catching Easton hand over fist.
Yeah, just watching Easton go through turn 9 and 10, and usually you'd run it in gear, like first gear, second gear, but he's having to run it in third and then upshift to fourth just to get the traction out of it now, so he's not sliding all over the place.
Try and find some grip. Yeah, he's losing time hand over fist. I mean, he's going to probably drop down to kick him out behind Hambo, possibly.
He's going to do another lap here, though.
Oh, I'll be pitting now, mate.
He is
pitting now. Yeah, that's a sensible call. We got yellows. Chicken Rosary's had a moment. Now, what's he going to go on? What's Easton going on? Softs? It is a set of softs going on there. The question is now, where's he going to feed out? He's going to come out behind Hambo, I think. Let's jump on board with Hambo.
That was a late move by Skeena then on Easton.
So, what's that one?
I've clipped it, but...
Okay. No, there wasn't an Easton, was it? It was on Stenner. Or Kieran, or who was it on?
Skeena and Stenner. Stenner made a real move, a late move on the main straight. Skenner went to go down the outside. Stenner just moved the car straight over in front of him. So
right, okay.
It could have been a nasty accident that if Skenner didn't lift off.
I think he could be in front of the stewards a couple of times, possibly. But Kieran then is still trying to chase down Big Lou. Now the question is, these guys will almost certainly catch the leaders. Eyes though are on Easton. What pace has he got? As I thought, he come out behind Hambo, so he's coming out in P7. What's also interesting at the moment, mate, is no penalties. None whatsoever.
Yeah, that is strange, but it shows the quality of drivers you have on the track, mate. To be fair, you expect it for this level.
But look at Easton. Easton's got a lot of battery there as well if he wants to use it. He's looking after his battery well. If you look at Kieran, where's the RS? It's almost in negative figures.
Oh gosh, yeah, he's harvested every lap, isn't he? Every corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yellows. It's coming up the hill. Got a Ferrari. Maldini's had a spin for RP1. Coming out of turn 11. That was disappointing for him because it was looking good for RP1, but he's going to have a real fight now to get back up in the points. And Skeno and Stenner going at it again. Let's jump on board. Stenner going for a switchback move out through turn 2. Gives the room there. That's better. That's better. So we want to give plenty of room there. But Sken's going to try and come back at him here. But no, Stenner's got the DRS. How you doing, Ben? Good to see you, mate. Welcome indeed. Hope you're having a good evening, buddy. Easton's cleared Hambo. Up to P6 now. Let's look at Gap's a leader. So that's what Easton's got to make up. He's got 8 laps to make up 10 seconds and keep hold of those tyres to win the race. It's a tall order, but it's doable. He's going to catch really, really quick.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Stenner and Skenner are going to have to pit.
Let's look at the tyre wear. 8 laps
They're
to go.
taking those tyres a long, long way.
3% a lap. I think Skino's okay. Stenner, I think, could be in a bit of bother right at the end of the race. It's the rears that take a real pounding here. But saying that, look at that. Stenner's got more wear on the fronts than he has rears. That's with all the locking up, because I don't think he's running ABS. Noodles has got past Crago for P12, P13. Fastest lap so far is Maldini.
Just come back on the track after having a spin.
Okay, mate. And Stenner's coming in. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. So he is going on to that 2-stop. New set of softs going on there. The question is now how he'll be able to push really hard now to the end of the race. He's going to come out, I think, between Relics and FRK possibly, maybe just behind FRK. As Easton straight race, that's the fastest lap of the race. Kieran and Big Lou, this is where the battle's at for P2 and P3. This is potentially for the win here with these two drivers. And look how quickly Easton's caught them. And Lou's coming back at Kieran. Kieran taking a defensive line there into turn 4. Take it for the side on cam. Kieran just about defending there from Big Lou. And I'll tell you who's really catching these guys. It's Easton. He is now about 8.5 seconds off the lead.
Is he going to burn the life out of those softs though when it comes to attacking the guys at the front?
That's the question. Stenner's come out in P10 on those softs. He's going to be quick, but I don't know how much he'll get past probably FRK, but that may be it. Just the one car. But Skeno currently P1. He's just trying to nurse those tyres to the end of the race. Tyre wear at the back now is going to. It's starting to look a bit borderline now. 58%, as you can see on the telemetry, on that left rear. 57% on that right rear tyre. He is going to have to nurse these tyres now. I think he's going to get caught. The question is if he can still keep the car on the podium. I think he will get caught though. Big Lou is still trying to get that position off Kieran. Bahrain's in 2 seconds, and Easton is within a half a second now of Bahrain. I'm going to jump on board with Bahrain. He may well be close enough for a move here. And Furious, he's all over the back of Hambo. He's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Let's have a quick look at Big Lou. Is he close enough for a run at Kieran? Here he goes. Yeah, he's going to, I think, try and go under break. And Kieran looks to move to the inside. Big Lou goes up the inside, though, into turn 1. He brakes as late as he can. Kieran's going to try and switch back, but Big Lou, I think, or has he? No, he hasn't got it. Kieran's fighting him side by side. They bump wheels as they exit turn 3. What a scrap between these two drivers. Kieran's going to try and go late on the brakes into turn 4. Leaves just enough room. Yeah, that's a car's width. That's all good. And Kieran somehow defends. And Easton has got past Bahrain as well into turn 4. So Easton is now really on the charge, mate. P4. And he is only 5.5 seconds off the lead.
And Furious got the job done on Hambo down the main straight as well. They had a little bit of a battle going through turns 1 and 2, but Furious covered him off really well.
Maldini, after that spin, has just got past Crago. And yeah, through turn 4, or has he? Crago's going to try and fight it, but I think Maldini's got better traction. He has indeed. So Maldini up to P13. We're going to go back on board with this double scrap here. The gap to Skeno, that he's losing a second a lap at the moment to these guys. Bahrain, though, trying to stay within DRS range of Easton because Bahrain still fancies a podium. And what a drive he's done from, was it 16th on the grid up to Pete, something crazy like that. Maybe 18th on the grid. I can't remember where he started now, but he has made up a ton of positions in this race so far.
Bahrain has moved up 12 places.
12 places, 17 on the grid. Wow, what a great race he has had so far. Okay, but he's trying to. Yeah, he's doing well. He's staying in touch with Easton. He's keeping within DRS range, and that is important. Easton's like giving him a tow along. The question is for Easton. Look at the tyre wear on Easton, 27%. His softs are going to go off before the end of the race, mate. His softs are going to go off. They're going to die. 2 laps to go.
Stenner's just got the move done on.
Just on board with that
FRK.
one, mate. On FRK, yeah, straightforward move there with those brand new softs. But again, He's put 15% on in 2 laps. So it's about 8% a lap those tyres burn out at. So Easton, 540. Oh, those tyres, his softs are going to be 70% at the end of the race, mate. They just don't
it's even
last
on low
around here.
fuel as well, which is just, it's mind-boggling how much they just don't last at all. There's nothing to them.
AERL, the official channel, says that Easton's going to fly past. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Even if he does, I think Kieran and Lou will just go back past him again. I don't know. This is a fascinating last 4 or 5 laps coming up. Particularly, I reckon the last 2 laps are going to be epic. Yes, Bahrain now is staying with Easton. I'm wondering already if Easton's taken the edge off these tyres. The tyre wear is up in the 30s now, man.
He's got no ERS as well. Bahrain's got nearly 40%, so... And he's going to have DRS.
And Skeno is still staying out in front, but the gap is now down to just a second over Kieran and Big Lou. Easton is a second adrift, and Bahrain may even be close enough for a move. Maybe not in the start-finish straight, but certainly out of turn 3 to get the position back against Easton. This is really hotting up now. Rapid Relic's on the back of Hambo as well for P7 and P8. We've got to stay with this battle. And we've got some Rapid Relics there, gets the move done. Hambo moves himself up to the P7. Here comes Bahrain on Easton. I think Easton's tyres have gone. And
Easton had an awful third corner there, mate. He just had well wobbly, slid across the track, so it lost him so much time.
And there's Bahrain. Easton can't fight back against that, so Bahrain back up to P4. But look at the battle up 3. Skeno is still out in front, hanging on by the skin of his teeth. The gap, well, 3 or 4 car lengths. That's it. Kieran in P2, Big Lou in P3. Let's just head back onto the broadcast cameras. They come out of the hairpin of hell.
Oh no, Bahrain just got himself on the curb into turn 10 and he's lost the place again to Easton.
Oh, he's going to have to fight that one back, isn't he?
But Easton got the DRS as well, so he's now leaving him behind a little bit.
Yeah, but he's still staying within DRS though, is Bahrain, so it wasn't a complete disaster. I mean, he could have got off, you know what I mean?
It's the curb of death. If you've not got the momentum, you're actually going to get beached on there, so...
Absolutely, man. That's a good question, mate. He was streaming Division 1 tonight.
Should be...
Yeah, he's Rot streaming. I can't see him on my list as being online at the moment.
I don't know, mate. Rot should be streaming.
Can you go and check the TIR Discord, please, mate?
Yep.
Thanks, mate. Kieran and on Skeno. This is for the lead, ladies and gents. Skeno has done a great job, but I don't think he's going to be able to defend any longer, or is he? He moves to the centre of the track. Kieran's going to have to go the long way around here. Skeno does defend again as they come out of turn 3. Oh, this is a great battle. Superb battle between these two. Here comes Kieran. He's going to try and go late on the brakes into turn 4. Oh, Skeno's pushing him across the track. Kieran goes late then. I think he's going to get the move done. He's just got better grip in those tyres. He does. He gets the move done. He takes the lead of the race on lap 26. Big Lou is right with Skeno as they come out of turn 7. What is going to happen here? He's going to go up the inside. Oh, Skeno, has he dropped it? No, he hasn't dropped it. I thought he dropped it for a minute. No, but Big Lou's gone through. And Bahrain is all over the back. Bahrain still fancies the race win here. Woof! It's all happening, guys. It's all happening. What a race.
No, he's not. We'll have to discuss it later, mate.
Yep, I will do, mate. What time is it anyway? What time we got? Okay, so Easton then trying to now for his opportunity to try and get Skeno. Skeno's hards have gone. Easton's getting good traction. Let's get the tyre wear situation. Yeah, it's not looking good. Skeno's getting the box warning. Going to jump on board for Bahrain now. What is going to happen here? ARL, they're looking good at the moment. P2 and P3. Big points here on the debut. But Easton's looking to try and get a move done here. He's going to go late on the brakes into turn 1 on Skeno. He is. And this is Bahrain's chance here to possibly double overtake. Is he going to get one? Yeah, he's going to get one. Easton's dropped it. Easton's dropped it and Bahrain gets a double overtakes to P3. His tyres have given out on him. He's spun out of turn 3. What a epic battle towards the end, and that's a mistake there as his tyres have given up, and suddenly Bahrain might fancy a chance of winning this race now.
Maldini gets the job done on Noodles into turns 1, 2 and 3.
So jumped on board with that one, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant move.
But Noodles come back at him. Here comes Noodles, letting the brakes with the lucky car. Oh my lord. Do you know what? I think the lag stopped him from hitting him there. I'm just kidding. Yellows and 2. That is Stenner. Stenner gone off? That's Easton again. He's gone off again for the second time. Oh, his race has just unravelled, mate. His race has completely unravelled.
They've hit the wall.
It was a gamble doing that medium soft strategy, and it has just not worked.
Both Red Bulls doing the soft end strategy, but Easton's gone again, I think.
Oh, you got to feel for him. He's going to be panicking, fighting, a million emotions going through his head right now, and he's got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Oh, you got to feel for him. You really, really have.
That's a ridiculous penalty.
Well, if you've seen it, clipped it, yeah, because that can be taken off. Well, obviously,
he's lost it again.
It needs to be submitted though by the team, obviously. Can Skeno keep P4? Well, he's under a lot of pressure because Furious is on better tyres.
Be lucky if Easton can keep his car. At this rate, I spun again. They are truly goosed, mate. He needs to get off of us ASAP, or else he's not going to finish this race.
Just pit on the last lap and stick a set of softs on, or anything.
Yeah, even Inters, just to get you around.
Yeah.
A lot more grip than those softs.
Yeah. But look at this top 3 battle. Here we go. Kieran, Big Lou, and Bahrain. What a drive Bahrain has had. P17 he's now P3, ladies and gentlemen. Easton's got a 5-second penalty. He's just desperate to get off those tyres. He's retired in the pits. That is... Well, he's just cost his team points. He's cost AEM points by retiring. He is not going to score points for that. He's given away about half a dozen points, I think, something like that, by retiring in the pits. I think the team boss is going to be furious. But we've got the leaders are coming into the final lap, ladies and gents. It's Kieran versus Big Lou versus RP1 Bahrain. Kieran, they're weaving, trying to break that toe. It's all happening. Is Lou going to be close enough for a move? Here he goes. This is for the lead. Kieran's taking his defensive move. Kieran tries to break. Oh, Kieran's... Oh, you've got to give him room, mate. You can't just cut across him like that, dude. Wow. Just gave him no room there at all. Oh, and Lou spun it. Lou spun it. That's unfortunate. I think the steward's going to be pretty busy tonight, I reckon. And Furious, though, has not got past Skeno yet. But the question is, he's going to get better traction out of turn 4. He might do. Skeno's trying to hang on. He's trying to hang on as best as he can. And Skeno does hold on. He's back up in a podium slot. Bahrain, though, can he try and get Kieran? That's the question. But Kieran, no, well, don't know. I mean, I'm not a steward, but he might be facing a bit of disciplinary action from the stewards, possibly. Let's go back on board with Furious and Skeno.
Brain's got a bit of battery. He's closed a bit more on Kieran, so he's going to put the pressure on these last 3 corners.
I'll keep an eye on the timing screen. So just watching Furious trying to go late on Skeno. Oh, they're going to go side by side up the hill. Keep an eye on the leaders as well. Look at Big Lou. Big Lou's right back there as well. Big Lou's right back there. Oh my God! And Furious has gone through. Or has he? Skeno's off track. He has to yield. You have to yield that, mate. You're all 4 wheels off the track. Oh my Lord! What's happening here? What's happening? Is it coming down towards the final corner? I've got to jump on board with the leaders. Kieran's going to take the victory on track for Bahrain in P2. Skeno is Skeno going to get P3? They're almost 3 or 4 abreast. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Wow! Driving! What a race! Big Lou gets P3, Skeno 4, Furious 5, Hambo comes home in P6, Stenner's going to come home in P7, Relic in 8. Wow. What an end to that race, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Maxon coming in P9, FRK for Mike, Simon P10, Maldini in 11, Noodles in 12, Craigo in P13. Wow. Archer's going to come... You have crossed the line, haven't you? Yeah, that's a good... Archer's going to come home in P14. And Benjamin, that car's AI. He did not rejoin the session, did he? So I don't think he's going to score points there at all. So he will drop a position. Chicken Rosary is still coming around. He's just coming around turn 11. So we'll watch Chicken Rosary for the final third of the lap. That was...
Epic.
Yeah, so I'm just checking something real quick. And Chicken Rosary's going to cross the line. GG's, well done, mate. You kept going, and you scored points for your team, dude. You didn't give up. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, guys. Never, ever give up, no matter what. I'll give you a rundown. Bahrain gets the drive of the day, and I think that's thoroughly deserved, mate.
100%.
100%. But we'll give you a rundown then of the final results. Because the one thing I want to check, of course, is to do the prediction as to. In fact, we'll come off that screen. We don't need to see that. Did the guy? Well, actually, the fastest lap. Well, we'll go through it in a minute. Kieran takes the win provisionally from Bahrain in P2, Big Lou in 3. Then we got Scanner in 4, Furious 5, Hambo 6, Stenner in 7, Rapid Relics 8, Jack Mac 9, FRK 10, Maldini comes home in P11, Noodles in 12, Craigo in 13, Arts 14, Benjamin 15, Rosary 16, then DNFs for Easton, Lassie Crack, Kai and Bobby. Easton will not be classed as finishing, so that lap time will also get deleted as well, which means the fastest lap by my reckoning was Stenner. It was indeed Stenner. So I'm just going to sort out the prediction real quick. Will the winner on track get fastest lap? The answer is no, he does not. So I'm going to redeem those channel points. Well done for you guys who've got the channel points. Just another quick scroll down of the results. But that, my friend, was a superb race. Really enjoyed that one, man.
Was absolute classic. I've got the screenshots of the ending for you as well, so you've got all the standings where they are. Mate. But
superb.
GG's to, honestly, my driver for me is Bahrain. Honestly, that guy put in one hell of a performance tonight. 17th on the grid to get P2.
Yeah,
wow.
That was bloody epic, mate. Absolutely epic. We'll just quickly head back to the command centre.
GG's to everybody.
Stick around for a minute or two, guys. I'm going to chuck a raid over for the closing stages of the TIR Division 2 Imola race with the 1,000 decibel Ferrari fanatical lunatic Mr. Sato himself on... it's Sato on comms. So let's get a quick raid ready for this finale. I'm going to say thank you to Oldman for doing the co-coms and jumping in and helping me out. Great respect there, dude. Thank you for all the lovely new followers as well. Welcome in, guys. Really appreciate it. But we're going to set this raid up now for Mr. Sato. So until the next time, take care. Godspeed.